Hello everyone, today I am going to teach you how to get into Ekapada Koundiyasana 2. What does that look like? This one, where you extend the front leg and you float the back leg off the ground. This requires flexibility in your hamstrings, strength in your arms, and of course your core as well. Now, extending the leg isn't the most important part over here. The most important part is having strength in your arms, that when you bend your arms, your shoulders don't dip below your elbows. So you don't want to put unnecessary strain to your shoulder heads, your elbows, and your wrists. So you want to be able to maintain a 90-degree angle as you extend your legs. So if hamstrings are like flexibility is an issue for you, then you do it with the front knee bend. I'll explain to you along the way. So before we get started, we have to do two things: stretch the groin, inner thighs, hamstrings, and work on engaging the core, like waking up the core. Let's get into downward dog. Stretch your arms forward and walk out your legs. Come forward to plank. Inhale, warm up your wrists. Lower your knees, chest, chin. Cobra, inhale, roll your shoulders back. Downward dog. As you exhale, breathe in. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Step your right foot in between your hands. Drop your left knee down. Point your toes. And place your hands onto your thigh. Roll your shoulders back. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, stretch your arms. Extend them. Push them away from your front of your thigh. Feel the stretch in your left psoas. So having a stretch on the left psoas also helps you to lift the back leg and keep the back leg extended as well. Because if your hip flexors are tight, you would have a little bit of difficulty extending the leg for sure as you move into your arm balance. One more breath. Place your hands to the ground. Move your right foot out. Lower down to your forearms. Adjust your left knee back slightly. Turn your right foot out 45 degrees and shift your hips side to side. Feel the stretch on your left hip flexor. Feel the stretch on your inner right thigh. One more breath. Good. Keeping the forearms on your mat. Tuck the back toes under. Focus on bringing energy to your back leg by lifting your knee off the floor and shift your weight forward and back. 5. Feel the left hip flexor. 4. Chest forward. 3, 2, and 1. Good. On your palms. Downward dog. Step your left foot forward. Drop your back knee down. Place your hands on your thigh and lift the body upright. Roll your shoulders back. Press your hips down. Feel the right hip flexor stretching. Shoulders stay down and away from the ears. Draw your belly in and continue to breathe through your nose. Two more breaths. Release your hands down. Move your foot outside, left hand inside. Lower down to your right forearm, left forearm, and shift your hips side to side. Feel the stretch in your left thigh, your inner thigh. Feel the stretch in your right hip flexor. Good. Tuck the back toes under as you extend your leg. Shift your hips forward and back, forward and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, step back, downward dog. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Drop your left knee down. Adjust your knee back slightly. Toes to the sky, extend your legs. Use the blocks if you need. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Breathe. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Lift your chest up. If you can split your legs a little bit more, split your legs a little bit more. Use the blocks if you need to give yourself a little bit of support, so you don't want to go all the way down without using your muscular strength, because that might hurt yourself, you might hurt your ligaments, and you want to keep the core engaged. So if you have to use your hands to help you with that, use your hands. If you want to go deeper, feel free to go deeper. 5. Feel the right hamstring stretching more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come all the way back up. Downward dog. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Drop your knee. Use the blocks if you have to. Extend your front leg. Toes to the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Slowly lift your chest up. If you can go further, go further. Split as much as you can. Good. If you can go onto your forearms, go ahead. 5. Feel the inner thighs pulling in. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Place your hands down. Downward dog. Drop your knees down. So one of the things that we want to avoid is when you extend or when you shift your weight to one arm, like let's say if I shift my left knee to my left arm, the tendency is if you don't have enough strength in your upper body, you want to lean onto one arm. So as we mentioned earlier in our sacro tutorial, it isn't a wrong thing to do, but In the long term, if you want to get stronger and move through transitions, you want to work on moving the elbow away from the hip so both shoulders take equal weight. If you put everything on one arm, it makes transitioning a lot difficult as you tend to collapse, like the entire body will tend to collapse. So if I'm taking my left leg to the left side, I want to keep my arms here rather than here or here, or like, you get what I mean? To support the body, to let the legs float. I mean, your legs come out of the pose, but you neglect the essence of the pose, which is an arm balance. So we're not just looking at lifting legs off the ground, but we're looking at making the arms work equally hard to work into your arm balance. So as you grab hold of your blocks, you're gonna place your hands just beside the blocks, and as you come forward into plank, when you bend your right knee outside your right arm, bend the elbows, shoulders to the blocks, and push. So the idea is not to go like that, where you can't hold and then you just do this. As long as the chest doesn't touch the floor, I'm doing something right, or I'm doing it. It's not the point. So on your free time, or in your free time, you're gonna practice from plank. Take the knee to your outer tricep, bend your arms, rest your chest to the blocks, and push. Plank. Knee to tricep, bend your arms, and push. Knee to tricep, bend your arms, and push. So having enough upper body strength over here. That's what you want to do. And then you move the blocks to the back of your mat. So you place the feet onto the blocks, or your toes onto the blocks. So same thing, knees to your outer, chest forward, bend your arms, push, plank. Left knee outside, point your toes back, chest forward, bend your arms, push, and come back. So you want to practice 3 on each side. Try without breaking them. So right, left, right, left, right, left. And then from here, if you have that flexibility, as you bend your right knee to your tricep and bend your arms, extend your leg out. Push and go back. So you want to do this on both sides. So eventually, you will learn how to float the left foot off the ground. Use the blocks if you need. Lean your weight forward. Tricep, weight forward. Extend the leg and press the inner left thigh up. Push and come back. So eventually, you want to be able to lean forward enough, extend, and then lift the back foot off the floor, chest forward. So this is how you get into your Ekapada Koundiyasana 2. If you feel really tight here, just stretch as much as possible. Otherwise, your focus is keeping the knee bent, leaning your chest forward, and floating the top leg up as well. So that's one of the possible ways to learn how to get into your arm balance. So I hope this tutorial helps you in getting to where you want to go in your practice. So Koundiyasana is quite a common one in your Vinyasa class. Just give it a shot and see how that goes. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me again. See you soon in your next tutorial.